Do you have the LEGO Star Wars R2D2 set? Then this video is for you. Today I'm using LEGO power functions to make this thing run all by itself. And if you stick around to the end, I'm going to share with you a bonus tip to make it run even smoother. So let's dive in. Here are some of the parts you'll need for this build. Very simple. There's not very many parts to this at all. First up, we've got a battery box, a spinner, a wireless IR receiver, and an IR remote controller. You can really use any spinner you want that will fit inside the robot. The other pieces you'll need are just some simple plates.
Can I give you a little fact about humans?
Oh no.
I'm talking. Humans are so predictable. They always think they're in charge, but I rule the house.
Okay.
Also, humans are always dropping things. Such clumsy creatures. See what I mean?
I think I need to get me a new cat. I think the box was damaged. You'll need to build something like this. This has a gear thing inside of it, and these are Technic bricks. So build a structure like this. You can pause the video to see how to build that. Next, you'll need these plates, and these can be different colors. It doesn't matter. These have to be white, but these don't matter because they're going to be on the inside. You're going to need an axle, and you're going to need a small gear, just like that. The last thing you're going to need is this extra leg piece, and all this is it's a tire with some wheels, and it's put into these holes, and you're going to slide that into the middle. You can use the instructions on the LEGO website to remake this leg, and so just copy this the best you can with the pieces you have. It's just plates, and just make it look like the actual leg. Here is the big boy himself, R2D2. The only thing where you're going to be working with is his middle leg. This is what's going to run the whole thing. And as you can see, if we lay him down, oop, his head came off. I'm just gonna take it off right now. I added these wheels. You don't have to do any modifications, but you do want to put these little wheels, and that's so he can just roll smoothly and not get caught and fall down. First thing you're gonna do is remove his head, and it usually comes off pretty easy. So you're gonna remove these pieces right here, and I'm gonna take this front panel off. And we're gonna be working with this, and you're gonna slide this piece up and out. So this is the leg that we want to work with right here, and this only takes a couple modifications, and it's super easy. You're going to first start by popping these things out, and we're going to flip these off like that. We're going to just kind of start stripping out parts of the leg. So these come out really easily as well until you're left with this part, and we're going to remove this part out completely. The only thing you're going to change about this is you're going to take these parts off, slide this axle out. So now you have this piece from the set, and we're going to take all this off, and we're just going to take these and leave these. These are the only pieces we need. So now when we bring them back over here, you're just going to attach these to the bottom hole of each of these, right? Like this. Now these kind of swing back and forth like that. I wanted to use as much of the original set as I could so you didn't have to modify too much. Alright, now that you have these things, you're going to put these plates on top of it. And so this is where this bad boy comes into play. And basically what I've done is it's pretty close to what this was. I just took out some of the pieces and made a new leg. But now this has a wheel in it so it can roll back and forth. Is we're going to take some pieces off of this, and we're going to start adding stuff back. The next part is we have this piece right here. This is that gear ratio thing, and we're gonna stick an axle through here to make this, and now we've got some torque. This should roll like that, and you're gonna stick this on top of the whole leg. But now what we can do is we can put these back in. What we want to do is you're going to push, this thing comes up automatically, part of the set, and you're going to clip this guy in right here, like that. Now, you put the rest of your slopes on top and clip these down. Okay, so now his leg moves, and now we can add these back in as well. Now, we can take our spinner, and this is where it gets interesting. You're going to thread your spinner up through this side of the thing right here. Just like that. But you're going to slide your spinner right down here, and it's going to connect perfectly right there. So now to give a reference, we can just put the battery box on it and lift it up, and it's moving. So we know that works. So that's pretty good. If you're getting value out of this video, please leave a like and consider subscribing. It really helps out the channel. So the next question you may have is, Brandon, how do we get this thing in there? Have no fear. I will show you. We are done with the front. Now we are moving to the back side. Go ahead and pop these pieces off. This will slide up and out. And now we've got a whole, ooh, just dropping stuff. This piece that fell out, we're gonna put back, and this thing is gonna slide in just so, right there. Next up we have the IR receiver, and this IR receiver is gonna run through the other side, up through here, right through here. So now we have it sticking out of this end, and now the battery box fits perfectly right here. And you're gonna slide it in. Okay, so we've connected that. Now just slide this back up, and now we've closed the gap. Next thing we're gonna do is, you can see this, we're gonna attach it to the red channel right here. This is the spinner. The spinner can rest right here. All the controls, you can pull the wires down, and it's gonna rest right here. Top. Keep in mind, these things still work. You can still pull these guys out, and it didn't affect anything inside of it, so that's pretty cool. Last thing you can do is put on the head, and if this extra plate here, you're gonna put that in the head. It will snap on beautifully. To turn it on, basically all you have to do is take off the head once more, open this back part up, and you're going to hit this button, and you can put the head back on. R2D2 moves with his legs in the back, and what is cool about this set is if you pull it up, you can actually hit the legs all the way back, and that will give it the stability it needs to roll. So now that you've done it, you should be able to hit the controller, and the IR receiver will come through these holes and right through here, and it'll be able to roll. That is awesome. Alright guys, if you made it this far into the video, I appreciate you so much. It is time for the bonus tip. Now, if you don't want to take off the head and take off the back and click the button, I have made a simple switch that will allow you to be able to turn it on without taking it apart at all. You have a tiny bit of extra space right in this area. Here is the switch that I made. It is super simple. Insert it on your battery box right here. Alright, so you're going to put your switch on here, and we're going to take this whole thing out and put this switch in here. And now, once it's in the pocket, it works great. So now, all we do is we're going to slide this back in. We can actually put these locks back on because we're not going to need to be getting back in there again. And you're going to place the head back on. Alright, so you reach under here and feel the knob. Hear that click? That is amazing. If you want to see more crazy LEGO experiments, click up here, and I will see you in the next video.